Have you ever wondered about the true nature of Jesus? The Apostle John gives us a powerful starting point. He writes, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." Then just a few verses later he says, "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us." This Word who became a man is Jesus Christ. Throughout his gospel, John shares moments that highlight Jesus' divinity. For instance, Jesus tells a group of his opponents, "I and my Father are one." And when his disciple Philip asks to see the Father, Jesus responds, "He who has seen me has seen the Father." He even accepted worship from a man he healed, something reserved only for God. So the Bible is pretty clear. Jesus claimed to be God. But then we come across a verse that seems to throw a wrench in the works. In John 14:28, Jesus himself says, "My Father is greater than I." So, how can this be? How can Jesus be both one with God and at the same time say the Father is greater? Is this a contradiction? Let's unpack this together. The key to understanding this apparent puzzle lies in what the Apostle Paul wrote to the Philippians. He explains that Jesus, being in the form of God, did not consider it robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant and coming in the likeness of men. The original Greek says he emptied himself. What does this emptying mean? It doesn't mean he stopped being God. Instead, it means he voluntarily set aside the independent exercise of his divine attributes while he was on earth. He chose to live in a position of submission to the Father. Think about it. Jesus, the all-powerful Creator, humbled himself to become a servant, obedient even to the point of death on a cross. While he was here, in human form, Jesus experienced life like we do. He got hungry, he got thirsty, he grew up, and he faced temptation. He was fully human, but at the same time, he never stopped being fully God. The limitations he experienced, like not knowing the day of his return, weren't because his nature was less than God's. They were the result of his self-imposed submission to the Father's will. He only used his divine power when the Father directed him to. So, when Jesus said, "My Father is greater than I," he wasn't talking about his nature or essence. He was talking about his role. In his earthly mission, he willingly took on a subordinate role to accomplish our salvation. It's a functional difference, not a difference in being. He was describing the relationship he chose to have with the Father during his time on earth. This concept of Jesus being 100% God and 100% man is profound, and honestly, it can be tough to fully grasp. But it's central to understanding who he is and what he did for us. By becoming human, he could be our perfect representative, and by remaining fully God, he had the power to conquer sin and death. So the statement, "My Father is greater than I," isn't a denial of his divinity. It's a beautiful declaration of his humility and his complete voluntary submission to the Father's plan for our redemption. It shows the incredible depth of his love for us. Thank you for watching. If this helped you understand this topic better, please like the video and subscribe for more content that explores the depths of faith. See you in the next one.